Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Devin, I read books, and this is Devin Reads Books, and today I want to take a minute and talk about the stuff we are going to be doing in July. So first off, the Romantasy vlog and the Queer Horror big ol' reading sprint video are both probably going to end up coming out right at the beginning of July. I think the horror one I should be able to get done tonight and edited. I don't know if my internet will cooperate to get it fully uploaded in time for the last day of June. But they were recorded specifically for Pride Month. I got laid off in the middle of it, so it's kind of a mess. But that leads us into what we are going to do next month. So I have one fun project planned. I'm not going to announce what the theme is. I'm going to see if you guys can guess once we start talking about the books. But everything I read is going to be based around summer, including the horror books, and kind of some of the books I used to read during the summer growing up and the things that evoke feelings of summer for me. So we're going to start off with some children's fantasy. So summer, growing up, I would get sent to the boonies in Kentucky to stay with my grandparents. And I had my Game Boy after a certain age and all that fun stuff. But there's no internet, there wasn't a lot to do, but there was a library, so I would read a lot. Actually, that was probably the biggest time where I would read Fear Street and Goosebumps. Definitely a lot of the Star Wars Expanded Universe books, and then fantasy. So one of these books is going to be a reread, but I haven't read it in about 15 years. But it is very similar in vibe to one of my favorite stories of all time. And that is The Nick of Time by Ted Bell. This book is so fun. So it is focusing on Nick, who kind of lives on this island in the English Channel. It's very Treasure Island-like. Treasure Island is my favorite classic story ever. But it's got like time travel and pirates and Michelangelo. It's a whole thing. It's a whole weird, fun adventure. And it just looks like summer to me. And I definitely want to reread this next month. The next book is a series that I always kind of had an eyeball on, but I picked up the first book around last OSA when I got interested in the Warriors, the Cats books, and realized those were way darker than I expected. I had to try this. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Fantasy, but that is the first book in the Wings of Fire. This is a book I definitely just read in a day, and I'm hoping it's just fun. Just good old-fashioned fun children's fantasy. Something not too intense, but something I kind of know going in what to expect. Is very cozy in a lot of ways. So I'm very excited to dive into this as well. The next book, my Kindle is over there, but I am going to try and finish Boy's Life bit by bit. It's been forever since we started reading that, but I think it is a very good summary book. So I think once I get in the headspace of summer, it'll be a little bit easier to kind of chomp my way through that. So these next two books are going to be a part of that special project that I teased in the beginning, and there's a lot of editing tricks I have to learn, so that probably won't come out until the very end of the month, no matter when I actually read the books. And these are authors that you will probably not know. Well, you might know one of them. You probably won't know the other one unless you are from Ohio, but that is The Clown Watches the Clock by Micah Schnabel, who is the lead singer of one of my favorite bands, Two Cow Garage, and Devil House by John Darnielle, who is the lead singer of the Mountain Goats, but has also written several successful books, the most notable being Wolf and White Van, which I do want to reread this year, but is not going to be a part of this readathon. So for The Clown Watches the Clock, this is an amped up version of today's society through the eyes of PK the Clown. PK is fighting the good fight, trying to retain some humanity in the face of overwhelming cynicism. I really liked his other book, Hello, My Name is Henry. Sorry, he's got a song that's the same title. I really enjoyed this. I read it last year. I love it. I love his writing style just in general, including songwriting. And when he announced this, I pre-ordered the signed edition. I've actually had several conversations with Micah and even at venues. Originally, I'm from Ohio, if you didn't know. I don't care about doxing that now because I've been gone for 10 years. I have met him. He is spectacular, just a really cool dude. And then the blurbs on the back are by musicians I also like. Ben Nichols of Lucero, and then Frank Turner, who needs no introduction at this point. Very excited to dive into this one. Devil House is a little bit more complicated. Gage Chandler is descended from kings. That's what his mother always told him. He's a true crime writer. He's offered the chance for a big break to move into a house where a pair of murders occurred during the Satanic Panic. And he begins to research the murders, and then it leads him to a puzzle he never expected. I never know what to expect in a Jean Darnielle book. Wolf and White Van is just incredible. But Universal Harvester is also a really good book that kind of gets mislabeled and misadvertised. And the way he handles the twist that makes you realize that is just wonderful. And it just puts, I think, even more weight in the book than what you expected. So I'm very excited to dive into this. I've had this book forever and I need to read it. Finally, we are going to read some summer horror. I have 2 books already on the list. I want to pick a third. I gotta kind of comb the shelves and see what's gonna fit the vibe. The first is a Fear Street book, and that is The Dead Lifeguard. I've had this forever, and I still need to get to it. And it's pretty much what it sounds. Lifeguards at North Beach Country Club are lucky. They're sunning themselves. Some people say the place is cursed, haunted, blah, blah. One by one, they start to die horrible deaths. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Just good old fashioned classic summer slasher. And book 2 is The Cabin by Natasha Preston, who is a very Fear Street like writer. She focuses a lot on like teen horror and this genre, so I think she's gonna fit very well here. A weekend partying at a remote cabin is what Mackenzie needs. She can't wait to let loose with her friends, but a crazy night of fun leaves 2 of them dead, murdered. We've seen it before, and it's better every single time. I love this type of stuff very much. I've said it many times. I like tropes, especially in horror. Slashers are my favorite things on this earth, whether it is a book, a movie, audiobook, it does not matter. I am here for it. And then guys, we will probably have some fun little talking videos interspersed between. I'm trying to find a balance between making the longer content that I want to make that always tends to perform better, while also balancing out the fact that I need to have enough uploads for growth. So that's kind of a weird thing, even without the like real life issues I'm dealing with at this point in time. But I'm gonna have those other 2 vlogs uploaded here shortly. They will also hopefully set a good pace for July. Thank you all for your patience. Let me know if you've read any of these books. I always want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Once again, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I think we're at 105, 106 now, and that is just insane to me. So thank you all very much. It makes me very happy that so many of you guys are enjoying my content. And if you are new here, feel free to check out some of the other vlogs and stuff that I've done. And if you like what you see, consider dropping a like, a follow, and leaving a comment. Thank you for all your support, and I will catch you next time.